Get it poppin'.
KD, Kiki, RRP, man, you know we. Hey, 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 hey. Man, I was born in the slums, raised in the sewers. I hung out with all the talkers, influenced by all the doers. See, I'm a goat. Y'all should sit down and just take a note. Stop burning bridges and expect a nigga to send a boat. Are you thinking that you morphine, but you just an OTC? Gotta put you in your place, I guess that's just my OCD. Katie told me, so that means apply the pressure. Sorry, Lo, we killed this beat, man. Take that boy out on the stretcher. Katie is the bomb, Kiki is the detonator. DT got you in the fiddles, breathing off a respirator. Trust me, ain't no rest for haters. You can say the stress for later. Got a question, send it in. I got two investigators. Dropping gems, we just trying to really see who on it. Oh, it's business, here we own it. Smell like money, I cologne it. Kiki quick to block a nigga. Katie quick to kick him out.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth!
With a whole lot of shit to say. It's your girl, KD.
What up, though? You know who it is? Your boy, Coach DTM, a.k.a. Pure Motivation. I am Mr. Energy. Everybody love me. I don't have one enemy. Our podcast is here now, so you got to respect it. You never get off on us because we never the exit. If you know me, then you know that I'm more than a savage who loves living life and is allergic to average. So in conclusion, so there's no confusions. If you see somebody realer than us,
It's an illusion.
Talk about it.
Look at
Talk
you knowing.
about it. And today, welcome to another episode of Relationship Reality Podcast, where you get your daily dose of
Relationship and reality.
talk about it. All right, talk
Okay, you ain't
about
know
it.
that
So,
part, though,
you didn't hear a voice, right? You didn't hear a voice, so
huh?
we had to. She out doing her campaign and thing,
Kissing babies.
kissing babies and all that. But we had to go deep into the crevices to try to find somebody who can remotely come somewhat close to what the hostess, what the mostest will bring to us, right?
We've been trying to get this cat on the pie for about 2
For
years.
2+ years. Bro went viral for something years and years ago. He ain't want to mess with it back then. Now he ain't viral no more.
Now he won't come.
Now he won't come. Now
we
he
could have
just,
monopolized off
Right.
the viralness.
now he just out here hustling and tussling. You know what I'm saying? And now he want to, So without further ado, go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's going on? This big J Nard. What's the deal?
J Nard
J
15.
Nard in the building, man. Shout out, Joey. Appreciate you coming through, man. Finally.
Appreciate y'all for having me. I've been
Finally.
busy. Had to, fit y'all in my schedule.
Hey.
Boy, I beat you and your schedule up. The
You,
fuck? My
You
little
def-
brother, by the way.
you definitely had to fit us in, man. It's
Pause.
crazy. Pause.
Fit us in.
Huh?
Crazy work.
Yeah.
That's how y'all started. We only
That's how
been
we started.
we 5 minutes in. That's how we
5
started.
minutes in.
Let's get it cracking.
Get
As you
it.
said, get it popping.
Get it popping.
Oh,
Hey.
let's get it popping then.
All right. So before we get started, man, let's just go around the room. Let's just get a temperature check, man. Katie, how you been doing? Everything smooth? How your week been going?
Been working and then working.
And then what?
Working.
There it is.
We
And then what?
We went to our son game today. This was their first loss.
Yeah,
So last year they only lost one game.
I was trying to get a text.
And it wasn't like a huge blowout, right? Last year they lost by 1 point. So they never really experienced loss. Today, them boys got their ass handed to them. It was 26-10. I mean 26-16. No, it was 26-16.
Okay.
Our son did have 8 of them 16 points, including a 3-pointer.
That sound like half.
So
Yeah.
he went out there and balled, but he was upset. My son is a little miniature crash out. He only 11, but yeah, I had to pull him to the side like, dog, stop that crying. Because once he get upset, he can't
Overload.
he can't get unupset. You know what I mean?
Emotion
So now he
overload.
missing all the shots, and now he getting even madder. Then he just smacking the ball out people's hand. I said, oh my God, my son about to start a fight. Because soon one of these mamas say something about number 3. It's
I feel sorry for your mother.
what you say about my mama.
And what's crazy is I always try to teach not just him, but his team and his coaches and his coaches too, that how you win is how you lose, right?
Yeah.
So the emotions and feelings and the way that you win, you got to do the same thing when you lose, and you got to take the lesson from it. And you got to, of course, nobody likes to lose,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when it happened, you got to know how to bounce back from it, learn from it, and be like, all right, bet, next go around, it's on. I got y'all.
Right.
Kind of like Jordan did when he kept losing to the Pistons, right? He looked at the Pistons and he said, y'all won't beat me again. We might not make it, but y'all ain't gonna beat me again. And we never beat them again after that.
But
that
that's what White was telling them. Like, we're gonna see them boys again. So, just leave whatever it is on the court, and we'll pick it back up next go around.
You gotta learn from your losses. Sports taught me a lot about life because it teaches you how to learn through your losses.
Yeah, and that's what I told him. I said, you got the same lessons you take from your wins is the same lessons you got to take from your losses. Whatever you did today, don't do that again. Then, I'm silly, whether we winning or losing. So I'm cracking jokes. Not to him. Like, I'm cracking jokes to like the other moms around us. So last week, the team that beat them today played last week, and we was there for the game. So one of the moms, I was sitting behind her. So we was cheering for her kids together last week. You know what I'm saying? This week we can't cheer together. She like, oh, we back. I said, no, we playing against each other. But we cracking jokes, whatever. And she just, I don't know. I'm just trying to let them. I said, damn, this how the other teams be feeling.
Right. My younger son brought his friend. I'm like, you could have picked a better game, huh?
And then so look, every game, our little boy be like, Mom, Dad, y'all didn't get no pictures, y'all didn't get no video. Da, 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 da. So today we came prepared. DTM and that boy with the tripod. I looked at my best friend. I said, and this is the game that we record.
Right.
The first game we won 48-0. The second game we won 46 to like 15 or some shit.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all the scores, right? Chop it up. I'm gonna just put them boys on loop. I'm like, yeah, he hit 80 today.
That's how they make highlight tapes for college.
Yeah.
Listen, I told my son, I said, y'all only lost by 10 points. Nobody, y'all, every time y'all beat people, it's by like,
you don't want to hear that.
I know, he didn't want to hear nothing. He looked at me dead in my face and said, Mom, not right now. I said, all right.
Jay, now you said that's what sports taught you?
Yeah, it taught me how to
ping pong.
No.
What you play? What you finna play?
Pickleball. You play pickleball?
I play indoor softball.
Oh,
I know you fucking lying.
No, I play football.
Yikes.
I play baseball.
Okay.
I can see you playing baseball.
I play football, baseball.
What position in football?
Linebacker, safety, tight end.
All right.
I thought the linebackers was the big guys.
You don't necessarily have to be big.
Oh.
Yeah. I was very strong.
I mean, I know that.
Very, very strong boy.
I can see you playing baseball, but you so hot-headed.
I was a shortstop. I was a shortstop and outfielder in baseball.
I can see that, but football, I can't see.
Every position I played was a leadership position: middle linebacker, shortstop.
Oh,
so when I lost, I'm a leader, not a boss. But when
he told me.
So let me ask you a question. From the lessons and things that you learned from sport, what is the biggest lesson that you apply to your like everyday relationship life now?
That every relationship that I've left wasn't a loss. Like my son's mom, like I had to go through a lot when I left her. Like I was with her for years, so I was looking at it as a loss. But then when I looked at it and I said, okay, no, I need to grow as a man. These are the things that made her leave. I don't want the next woman to leave. So what I'm gonna do to change that?
So you felt like the mistakes that you made in your previous relationship, you wanted to change it for the next relationship. But what about people who say, you know how you got more than one child, right? They say with this child, like, or how you chastise this child, or how you teach this child, the other child won't learn the same way or won't see it the same way. You know what I'm saying? Could that have been a factor in your thought process?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think when I came to conclusions with myself, because I always self-reflect after things, relationships, breakups, job loss, anything. I reflect like that. I was wrong here, so I do that anyway.
Okay.
It's just self-diagnosis. So
okay, all right. But before we get too deep, man, I want to ask y'all a question.
I know you fucking lying.
I want to ask y'all a question, man. So this week I saw a homie of mine experience probably one of the most embarrassing moments of his life, right? Now I'm gonna tell y'all what it is because y'all don't know who I'm talking about. One person, dude, at the table, but not everybody. So we're gonna talk about it, huh? Okay.
I did not know we was gonna talk about this on the pod.
Oh yeah, we talking about this on the pod. I wasn't even gonna tell you.
Y'all talk about everything.
I wasn't even gonna tell you at first. I was gonna let you hear it for the first time on the pod, right? So, I was with one of my mans, and we get out of the vehicle, and he cracks a joke, right? He like, man, ask your dude if I can use his restroom. You know, and he cracking because I got to take an S, like that's what he was saying, right?
That's
And then
game
he
shit. You got.
and then he laughed. So I laughed. So we all laugh, right? And everything is everything. We finish. I'm doing my thing at the crib or whatever. We leave out. As I leave out, he's already in the whip, right? But he like, don't don't come in here. Hold on now. Don't you come in here. I said, what you mean? What's going on?
Well, you gotta describe the vehicle.
Okay, so the vehicle is a truck. Like you could think of it like a semi truck or a box truck, etc. Right?
Yeah.
So he's in the back part of the truck,
Like a work truck.
like a work truck.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like normally at the end, you know, he's the one who put the stuff in the trucks and
Man, don't tell me.
yeah. So he like, don't you come in here. So I'm like, what you mean? He's like, man, there's ass everywhere. I said, what? And I'm like, quit lying. I know you effing lying, right? So I'm still finna open the door. And he like, nah, I swear, I promise you. He said, do me a favor. He was like, man, I can't believe this happened. Like he is pissed, right? So I'm like, I said, man, what you want me to do? Because we don't have any kind of, there was no closing. Mind you, we're an hour away from our final destination.
To a car wash.
Oh, that
he
wasn't
like-
even your last stop.
It was the last stop, but we was an hour away from that.
Oh yeah.
So he's like, you know, bring me as many napkins as you can find. Bring me my coat. Bring me my phone.
Oh,
I'm gonna just stay back here. So I'm like, I say, bro, it's an hour drive, bro. He was like, don't worry about it. I don't even want to do you like that. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I give him everything he asked for. He forgot to say phone, so he got to go this whole hour with no phone. Now, right?
shitty with
in
no
the
phone.
back of the truck with, you know, ain't no chairs, ain't nothing to sit on back there. You know what I'm saying? And every
Well, he
bump,
probably ain't want to sit anyway.
So
I wouldn't want to stand either.
I would,
But you don't want to smush like.
I would have probably came out the end of that.
I would have
naked.
told him to pull up to the car wash and let me get to one of these holes, block the thing off with the truck, and I'm about to spray down on these holes.
Oh yeah.
Nah,
But
pull.
see, that's the thing. We don't know what kind of what it looked like. We don't know what the situation was.
Wait,
like,
so
right?
who
That would've
cleaned
got
up the back of the
everything
truck?
the culprit that did
Oh
the
yeah,
back
well,
of the
yeah.
truck.
Well, yeah.
So that was one of his embarrassing moments. We get back to the shop. I opened up the door. He was like, man, I can't believe that happened. He was like, but I'm cool now. You know, I got anything,
Nah,
right?
Well, he was back there
So-
probably trying to clean it up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He used about 15 packs of he used about 15 packs of alcohol wipes, right? And me and the other guy, we was looking, we like, I hope he ain't using alcohol wipes in the wrong areas. You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't gonna be good, right?
Oh,
So the whole time we cracking all kind of jokes about Pops Williams off Friday and all type of stuff, right? We got
oh my
all
God.
kind of jokes going, but he was saying like, man, that was embarrassing. I'm glad I ain't gotta really see too many people at this, right? So I'm like, okay, let me take this to the pod in a different way. Y'all tell me like a moment in your life that was like super embarrassing that you
Oh, no,
was
I'm
like,
not doing that.
you're not doing that?
No.
Why not?
She's still embarrassed by it. probably.
Still embarrassed. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I just want to talk
Okay.
about everything on this pod.
Yeah, we hot over here.
Well,
You
shit,
know what I'm saying?
I got-
Humble,
I
open, and
got one time.
transparent. All right, talk to me, J Nard. What you got? Because I got one too.
We was you know that little game motherfuckers used to play, snatch your pants down.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy work, walking home, cold. I'm sweet talking to her, all in her.
Well, oh, to a chick?
Yes.
Okay.
Homies behind me. One of them walk up, excuse me, pants down, Jimmy on, excuse me. Cold.
The shrink it.
Girl laughed just like you did, pushed off. Hurt. I'm talking about hurt.
Bro, we can't even be friends no more, though. You see, that was a hater move, though.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Because you got what I got. So you know when it's cold.
Obviously, the nigga didn't like me because I was talking to the chick. He wanted her.
Okay, that makes sense.
But that was very fucking embarrassing.
Bro.
We was like in sixth grade.
Okay. A childhood embarrassment. That's
Yeah.
what's up. All right. So
I ain't come outside for a week after that. I don't think.
I'm gonna give some adult embarrassment.
Oh.
I'm gonna give some adult embarrassment, right? Because when this situation happened in front of me, I definitely reverted to when the situation with me on the other side of the foot, right? I had the shoe on the other foot.
Oh,
All right, so mind you, now my man, granted, it was the last stop, so he was, he ain't really had that long to go. I had a situation happen, something like that to me, where it was the first stop. And early morning, probably about 5 o'clock in the morning, because I get up, I eat my eggs about 3. This when I was at a different location. But I eat my eggs about 3:30, right? Do my little workout, you know what I'm saying? Go to work. Get to work, load up, head out. Get to my first stop. And you know how you feel like you just got past gas. So you just passed the gas. But this wasn't the gas. This was an escape route. This was they were trying to get loose. I was like, oh, so now I'm using all muscles that I got to try to keep them cheeks together. I'm trying to deliver, but I can't deliver. So now I gotta go straight to the bathroom and clean up. Now I'm commando the rest of the day. But the problem is I clean up, I'm commando, I'm good because it didn't go past all that, right? But the problem is I got a history that's not all that great. Right. So for you to come home knowing that you left with drawers on, you come back with no drawers on. How do you explain that, right?
She don't want to hear that shit.
Man,
Literally.
you can't even. It don't even sound right.
Nah,
because the first thing she's gonna be like, whatever.
Not at your big age,
right? So I identified with my man when that happened to him. I just didn't identify with how he did it because.
You was thinking about something totally different.
Yeah, because he has said it.
I'm pretty sure what you just said happened to a lot of most of it. I'm pretty sure that happened to me. I almost thought I could get to the back. That wasn't it.
That wasn't it.
I thought it was just air.
You gotta turn around, go back home real quick.
So I identified my man kind of heavily on that one, man. But we'll let KD slash on.
Yeah, that's crazy. Man. No, y'all crazy.
Remember that one time when?
Nope. What about that one time at band camp?
Nope.
All right, so.
Oh no, I got one.
Okay, talk about it.
Okay, it's funny though.
All right.
It is. So this was like I don't know how many years ago, but we was drinking, barbecuing the shit, and I don't know what possessed me to go fuck with the kids through their window. So
remember this one? I remember this one.
So I'm fucking with the kid, and I just fell. Bro, but when I fell, like my flip-flop flew across the street.
Literally across the street, feet was in the air.
Bro, my second oldest son, shout out to the junior, he looked because he heard like the falling because I fell in like some bushes.
In the bushes,
Jesus Christ, help me.
Like Bushman.
Dog just closed the window and went back to the
Yeah, that was wild.
Bro, when I tell you my legs swole up. So I have a history of blood clots, right? So I got poor circulation in my legs. My leg was so big. Like DTM was like, you gotta go to the hospital. I still got bruises and scars. Well, not bruises no more, but scars from it. Like, I don't remember if I was running or like I remember fucking with the kids. Too much. I mean, that's what I do. Yeah. One thing I'm gonna do is fall.
Yeah, well, I know.
What? I done broke my toe falling down the stairs. I never played.
Fail, put a hole through the wall on.
No. First of all, that wasn't embarrassing. However, my brother slammed me.
You ain't slammed me? Accusations.
Did you slam me or not?
False.
That's crazy.
Then he gonna say, "You see this big ass nigga sitting right here." So me and John play all the time. That's what we do. Like we play. I'm sorry, J Nard. Me and J Nard play all the time. So this day, we both was drunk, playing too much, and he did slam me on. And my head went through.
What was you doing before you failed? Do you remember that part?
Playing.
But what exactly?
Was I trying to put you in a headlock or some shit?
Well, there we go, man.
Some crazy shit.
You put me in the headlock, and I tried to. And you failed.
And then what happened?
You failed.
You slammed me.
I never slammed you.
Then my head went through the wall. Then
do you make her watch wrestling?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you know what a slam is, right?
Yeah, you slam me.
You have to pick somebody up off their 2 feet.
Yeah.
I remember my brother was trying to just thinking about head to the wall. I remember my brother was trying to he was trying to come to the aid of one of our other siblings and ended up getting his body set into the wall. That was hilarious. Then the person who set him in the wall looked at him and said, "Yeah, you caught the wrong brother." I was cracking up. I was like, "Dog, how we gonna end this right here?"
But yeah, John had slammed me through J Nard had slammed me through the wall, and then it was so funny because when it happened, it's like time froze.
My heart came out my body,
and me and J Nard just stopped and looked at DTM like, and I jumped up like, I'm okay, head pounding. I'm talking about, I felt like my eyes was about to pop out my head, but I had to play it smooth.
Man, I thought your double concussion was gonna be your story. Your recent double concussion.
Well,
was
I can't
gonna
tell
be-
a story I don't remember.
Oh,
see,
my God.
man, that should have been my story then. I should have told your story for you.
You can't remember?
No, so I remember the second part. So this was on Christmas Day, actually. I don't remember the first part, but apparently the first part I fell into the door
Of the car. So she was getting out the whip
On Christmas Eve?
on Christmas,
Christmas Day.
When we was leaving, when we,
when
got
we
to the
left
crib.
Shred House.
Okay.
So we get to the crib. She getting out the car. She get out the car, and for whatever reason, she tried to turn back and reach back in the car.
It is closed.
And then on the reach in, all you heard was her head hit the car.
I don't know.
And I'm like,
Was the
what
car-
is? Now I'm pissed.
Was the car okay?
I'm pissed. I'm like, yo. So now I done pretty much done snatched her up. Now we walking into the house. And she like, I gotta use the bathroom. I'm like, all right, go. You need help or you got it? I got it. All right, cool. I gotta do that voice when she do that. I got it.
Because I know
I
how
got it.
she-
Okay.
Mhm.
I got it. So she go in. I'm putting the stuff up. You know what I'm saying? The food and all that. And all I hear is a big thump. Boom. Real. It was so hard, Jay, that I'm in the kitchen and I feel like it came from the basement. That's how loud it was.
Shit.
So my son was in the basement. I'm like, yo, you good? He was like, yeah, that ain't me. And I'm like, I just dropped my head like, I already know what this is.
All
I walk
heard
in
was
the
my
back.
dad.
Right.
All I heard was my dad
he
screaming
trying,
for DTM.
and he trying to talk to me. I'm like, look, I don't even want to talk to nobody.
Come on,
right now.
please. son, please.
He trying to talk to me.
said
I'm
one
like,
thing
I don't
I'ma do
want
is
to.
fall.
Dog, I'm sitting here like.
So I remember
I
I,
go
was
in,
washing my hands.
She in the tub, bro. She in the tub with her feet in the air, head up against the back of the wall. I'm sitting here heated, like, yo, what is wrong with what?
Why?
I was washing my
The
hands.
sink work.
I don't
The sink,
know. I was washing my hands in the sink.
You know how you turn the sink off? The sink turned her off. Pushed her back. I'm like,
I don't know what happened. I don't know when I got done washing. I lost my footing somehow. Because let me tell you something about your girl, Katie. I will fall standing still. I don't know why.
Grace is the same way.
Yeah, see. And then I woke up the next day. The knot on the back of my head was so big. I couldn't even put my hair in a ponytail.
yeah, it was ridiculous.
My mom, I came downstairs. My mom was like,
I'm
"You
like,
okay?"
I'm like, get upstairs and go to bed. They like, I don't think she should go to sleep. No, she going to sleep because I'm not sleeping.
She's going to sleep right now.
This is it.
First of all,
Early.
my mom said she kept opening the door because, of course, I slept the majority of the next day. So my mom kept opening the door.
I'm a fucking coma then.
She trying to see if she's still alive. She
Hey.
like,
I worked the next day, didn't I?
no, you didn't.
I didn't.
No.
Oh no, because Christmas was on a Friday.
Yeah,
So she kept opening the door.
I think I worked the next day.
No, you did work then. I feel like I worked.
on Christmas?
No, not on the day after Christmas.
No, that was like a Thursday, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
Oh.
Well, whatever. But
Oh no, yeah, I think you did have to go to work because Grace,
Yeah.
Grace was bragging about she had to go to work.
yeah, so I did work for a couple hours, but when I came downstairs, my mom was like, "I'm just so happy you're okay. Like Deontay made you go to bed, and I just was so scared you weren't gonna wake up." I said, "Not gonna wake up is crazy."
Yeah, we did that
I
already.
remember we used to
ain't doing
bump
that
our
right
heads
now.
when we was kids. And you had to wake them up every hour.
I remember
Go to
that.
Sleep.
I remember I was about to beat my brother up one time because we had a table that was broken, and he did something and made the leg fall, and it hit me in the head. I was gonna choke him out so bad.
No, he was. He was.
Like it.
I had to jump up with the baby.
She jumped up with the baby. My mama was right there. She
No, your
trying to
mom
get
wasn't
it.
there. It was just us.
Oh,
Your
I
mom
thought-
was at work.
was that the same night he tried to burn us down too?
No,
Oh, that was
same
different
house,
night.
different nights.
Okay.
What's wrong with your brother?
He was always been a nut.
Free CD.
He's always been a nut. Yeah.
Oh, I never met
He's
him.
been a nut since
He in prison.
yeah.
Well, you met him on the phone.
I did.
Yeah, the one can't say always on the phone.
Oh,
I mean, Shrey always on the phone.
okay.
Yeah. He been a nut since
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, he been a nut since he was about 3 years old. He tried to burn the house up at 3. He threw the rag on the stove, turned the stove on, watched it catch fire, and then woke my mom up on the couch. He was like, "Hot, mama, hot." But she was like, "Boy, what are you talking about?" And she looked up and seen the smoke, and she was like, ran and tried to put the fire out, all type of stuff. He got in my dad was working on the car. He had my granddad's car over there. He got in the car, put that boy in neutral, and rolled it until it ran to my granddad's car and knocked his light out. Ran over my dad's foot.
That sounds like Bill.
Oh man, it was definitely wild. So, all right, let's pod a little bit, man. We got a little more time. Let's pod.
Oof. That was the intro.
Yeah, that was
Damn.
the intro.
That was
That
a
was just
long
intro.
intro. You
So
didn't even
we-
ask me about my weekend.
Yeah.
You sure did. How was your weekend, John John?
Great. Let's go.
You bastard. How was your weekend, DTM?
Oh, okay. They never really asked me. That.
That's why I was just.
Yeah, they never-
We always ask you. Don't do
They-
that.
Y'all don't
Really?
never.
BFF usually ask them, chill out. Oh, y'all think y'all gonna double team me?
This feel good right here.
Yeah,
This
y'all
feel
don't
good.
never.
Usually,
Y'all be on
that's
here
not
abusing.
true. That's not true. Usually, BFF be like, how was your weekend, DT?
Once every 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
That's why I said great.
Excuse me, don't abuse me.
All right. My weekend was smooth, man. You know, I'm preparing on a new journey, a new bark of life, man. So, I just stay ready, so I don't have to get ready. You know what I'm saying?
Did you clock it?
I clocked it, didn't you? I stay ready, so I have to
Okay.
get ready. But I enjoy every moment of it, man. But so let me ask y'all this here question,
Y'all
man.
funny.
I had a nice
Sick of
little.
y'all.
Be nice.
Call my friend. I'm just phone a
Either-
friend.
Do either one of you guys know anybody that deals with ADHD?
Yes.
Yeah.
J Nard.
I was just about to say that.
Well,
But
I didn't want to just throw it out there. I want to
Yes.
know if he felt comfortable to
It's
throw
hot.
it out there, right?
come on now.
Definitely.
Yeah, tell somebody in a
Okay.
minute. Oh, something shiny.
Okay, so you got ADHD, right?
Mhm.
What are some challenges that you deal with, like relational wise, that your future wife will have to learn how to not just deal with, but learn how to understand?
Like task around the house.
Yeah, like maybe around the house
No.
or just relational
No, you
period.
tell
Like,
me.
No, I'm telling you.
Oh, okay.
Like task around the house would be I have like 5 tasks to do. And like the other day I took out the door knob, left it out, didn't finish it. I went to go clean the stove because I just felt like the stove needed to go clean. And then I figured out like later on before I came, I put the old one back in, and then 2 days later I tried to fix it again. I completed it this time, but it didn't fit, so I had to put the old one back in again. Remember the washer? I still ain't fixed that. Like I'll always push everything off to do something next. Like
what's the superpower part of having ADHD? Because I feel like everything that happened to you, right? If you got ADHD, if you got whatever illness or sick, whatever you want to call it, people call it illness, sickness,
it's an illness,
mishap,
I
whatever,
feel
A
have you
delay,
want-
whatever delay. Yeah.
whatever it is that you're dealing with, right? I think in every situation like that, it can be a hindrance in some areas, but it's also a superpower in another area. So where is the superpower at? And I'm asking, this is more of a selfish moment for myself, because I'm really trying to learn, because I'm dealing with people who like to use it as a crutch. But what is, in your opinion?
I don't like that either. I don't like.
Yeah. Where can you see a superpower at with dealing with ADHD?
My fiance pointed this out to me. Like,
Yo, who?
my fiance.
Talk about it.
You know,
Big Grace.
She pointed out to me that I can literally pay attention to 4 to 5 things at one time.
I was gonna say that.
I can be doing 5 things at literally one time, and I could be driving, doing something on my phone. She talking to me, and I can literally comprehend in what's the word I'm looking for? Not comprehend, but I can take all the data in and use it effectively, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I was gonna say I think that's one of your superpowers, is like I've witnessed him, like everybody having these different conversations, and you hear somebody say, I ain't say that, and he be like, actually, what you said was
yes.
And I'm like, well, how
I
the fuck did you
I don't know why, but I pay attention to every single thing that's
Yeah.
going on around me. It don't matter, and I could be thinking about 5 different things. But like you said, that's that to me, that's my superpower, and I use it
Hang on,
wisely.
Mr. B.
Have y'all ever been in a relationship with somebody who started to use their disability like a crutch?
Yep. My baby hear me loud and clear and say, I ain't hear you.
No.
Mm.
That's a crutch?
Ain't it?
No.
Oh.
That's a
You
disability.
think that's a disability. You
Yeah.
that's you acting like my parents who said he got selective hearing. The doctor said ain't no such thing as selective hearing. What are you talking about?
No, that's a disability.
Oh, sorry.
But that'd be the hardest part. Now you tell me if you agree with this, what you have in ADHD, right?
Mhm.
When people who don't deal with what you deal with underestimate what you go through. Or how you go through what you go through.
I don't know. I love being underestimated, but then again, I don't look for sympathy. So,
and I ain't talking about from a sympathy standpoint. I'm talking about like Grace, right?
Mhm.
If she was to use that as an issue, and she was to say something like, why you ain't like you could have finished washing the whatever, you know what I'm saying? I know you got your pimp hand down strong. I know your pimp hand game down strong.
First of all, chill on my Grace. Hold the fuck on.
I'm just playing.
Y'all not gonna do Miss Grace like that.
I'm just playing, but go ahead.
But yeah, so like for me, and for instance, like sometimes I feel like KD don't understand. Like I literally did not hear you. Or okay, that's a good word.
I would say that sometimes I don't empathize because I'm like, I use the same tone of voice the whole time. Why now you can't hear me? But I don't take it to consideration. Like maybe it's louder in the room than it was. I check myself a lot.
Yeah.
Not all the time because I do get pissed, but
I don't know how to do that.
You don't know how to what?
Like empathy.
No, but he's saying like, how do you feel if Miss Grace not empathizing with you?
Like she doesn't. Do she?
She probably don't. She's so fucking perfect.
She is the most. She is
on bro them. She is.
She is the most laid back individual I've ever met.
She's like, oh, that's just him.
And I believe that's what you needed.
So patient. And that's why I can't really. I've had that where like with my son's mom, she would just go off. And it's just like, I'm a time bomb already. You can't go off. Just relax.
That's the heat.
Grace, she gives me grace to make mistakes, get better.
She is.
You know what I'm saying? She'll point out, hey, you ain't did this yet. But it's not gonna be in a like a condescending way, or she's gonna make sure my feelings are involved when she remind me. Basically.
Yeah, I would say that because we was at y'all crib for the what I call it, the super spoon. You know, I know it's the Super Bowl. Me and my brother just we was playing basketball in the Super Spoon, you know. But I think the boys was doing something. I'm like, hey, chill out. She like, no, it's fine. And I'm like, it's not fine, bro. They gotta chill out. She like, they're kids. And I'm like, because you know, sometimes when you go over people's house who don't have kids, especially not all the time, like y'all don't have Tyson 25-8, right?
He not wild and rambunctious. Like
right,
yours.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, yeah, you ain't lying. I mean, shit, my boys will test some shit up.
Shots fired.
First of all, he be wild and rambunctious with him.
Right.
Let's not forget this nigga pulled up with a fucking Orby gun, the glasses, the motherfucking thing strapped around his chest. I said, dog, what the fuck is you doing? He talking about, oh, we at war.
Yeah.
Oh, we at war. So he is as rambunctious as them.
Right.
But I'm trying to be hyper, like, sit down, chill out. Don't. She like, no, you need to chill out. Like, you need to sit down. And I'm like, all right, these boys get loose, they get loose. And she's like, it's fine, I'll clean up tomorrow. I'm like, all right. But that's just show like what they say, you got the patience of Job. Like, she definitely
she has stood in that belly of that well for years.
Yeah. Shout out to Miss Grace.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Okay.
Like so,
good system.
But yeah, I asked that question
Thank
because
you.
y'all know I do a lot of coaching with people, and some of the coaching that I do is with ADHD, and I never want to downplay because I look in my head, I'd be like, man, I'm deaf, man. I made it through relationships, I made it through college, all that. The doctor said how.
Yeah,
like the doctor asked me how.
That's crazy.
She said you graduated from school.
So with the doctor asking me how, I was like, okay, I must be amazing.
Yeah,
but you like a chameleon though, DTM. You will adapt.
Yeah,
everybody don't have that. I will say too, back up a little bit. You had no choice but to adapt.
He didn't know nothing was wrong with him, so
he did.
Oh, he did.
He did.
No, I knew when I was.
But he didn't have the support.
Elementary.
Not the support. I mean, one thing about our
they didn't do
culture.
Nothing to help it.
Because one thing about our culture, what they say, you just need a whooping.
Yeah, no, I told you what they said. They said, "Oh no, that's just selective here." Ain't nothing wrong with it.
So he didn't have the support. So nobody allowed him as a child to use that as a crutch. Nobody allowed him as a child to even admit that something was wrong.
That's what
we didn't get him hearing aids until he was a grown man.
And you know what's crazy? Again, hearing aids again, because I had hearing aids before, right? But with them downplaying it like that, it might have made me better in a sense because I was so smart that I started reading people.
Yeah.
Right. So when I was doing like the hearing test in school, I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, I do hear the first one. Bet, throw the arm up. I hear the second one. Bet, throw the arm up. I know for a fact you're going back to the left. You're going back to the left. So I'm gonna throw that left hand up.
That's crazy.
Now I got about 3 more times where I know you're gonna go try the left again. Then you're gonna go right. Then you might go right again. And so I'm reading the people, and I'm like, they like, yep, he passed.
Because you only got to get a certain percentage, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So and it wasn't the more in depth one that they do now, where they put the electric piece in your on your back.
I remember the one you talking about.
Yeah.
I remember.
Well, the one in school still like that.
The one in school, yeah, they just
but
do
when they send you to the
piece.
specialist,
The
that's when you
specialist
get
putting
the
the
one that you
electric
got.
piece in your head, and then they can see the waves on whether or not you can hear.
All right,
Because I think even when I was doing that one, at this point, they was probably like, watch this, girl. Watch this. They just started hitting the right all the time. And I'm in there like, got it. Got it. They like, yeah, watch this, girl.
You good, baby. You passed.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I think it might have helped me out in a way because I started to learn how to read people, which gave me what I do now.
That's
right.
You know what I'm saying? As a coach now, I can read people and tell you like, look, I got a couple where they facing a divorce, and I'm trying my best to get through to the husband. Cause so here's my issue. My issue is your fiance come to you with a complaint. Okay. Maybe three complaints total. No, you in the class by yourself, mama. Yeah. Your fiance come to you with maybe 3-4 complaints, right? Uh-huh. My thing is, you gave me the complaints. Boom, let's solve this.
Yeah. Now, what can I do to fix it?
Their thing is, okay, boom. Let me top that. These are mine.
Yeah, nah.
Right. And so I'm battling with that because I want you to see, like, no, yours is not. You're not ready to leave. Yeah. You just found something because she found something, right? So you're not ready to leave. So I need you to fix the issue. Yeah. While you can, because these are issues that are with you. Now, if you keep giving her the issue, now you just pass the ball. You know what I'm saying?
So wait, do you take turns like okay, this her issues, this your issues, or did
no. So this is how it works with how they got it going, right? Mm-hmm. We at a level now where she come to me, we do a impromptu session. Right, that's not even scheduled. This is like on the phone, emergency, dire need type situation. Mm-hmm. We kicking it. She telling me everything that's going on, and I'm like, okay, cool. Okay. So I reach out to my man. I said, listen, tomorrow we need to talk. Okay. So we talk, which I hate doing the phone part especially when I'm talking to men, because I need you to be in front of me because I want you to feel the energy that I'm finna give you from this, right? And you can give me any kind of small energy back on the phone, but in person, you're gonna hear this, you're gonna feel this, you're gonna understand this. When you leave here, you're gonna feel different because that's my goal. So on the phone, we going back and forth. I'm talking to him about an hour, and I hate getting on the phone feeling like it's not completed. Yeah. But what I will say is he's smart enough to say, okay, I'm gonna pick one thing out of what you just said. Out of these 10 things, I'm gonna pick one, and I'm gonna lean on that. And I'm like, okay, if you can do that and then master that, and then go back to the conversation and take the second one and master that, that's we can work with that. Yeah. But consistency is the part that I think is killing not just them, but a lot of couples out here, man. Just consistency. I think that was the one thing I had to learn in our relationship was how to be consistent on the things that she was expressing that she needed. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
In my growth process, that was one of my hardest things. Yeah. Is being consistent. My anger was the biggest issue. Calm down. Amen. Calm down.
It still is. I got to keep him in check. I told him so much. I'm like, bro, relax.
But I used to take it out on the wrong people, and that was my thing. I take my anger.
All right, keep going.
I take my anger out on the people that love me the most, and that's wrong. Like if I'm angry. Okay.
I
forgot where I was at.
If you're angry,
if I'm angry, I need to just be angry and go and calm down somewhere else, and not direct it at nobody. Especially if what is directing your anger at your loved one, your fiance, your wife? What's that going to do?
Your sister.
Well, you should be able to direct it at your sister sometimes.
Yeah, but sometimes I'll be like, "What the fuck you mad at me for?" What 50 Cent say? What I do?
What you say? What's the name? Fuck your first baby mama.
But I will say throughout the years you have gotten better. Because there was plenty of times I had to be like, get your motherfucking, what the fuck is wrong with you? You was not finna tear this whole motherfucking gender reveal up.
Sheesh.
at my house, in my backyard.
Well, when this disrespect,
I mean, yeah, but we
it
still
was
got to
directed-
handle it.
It was directed disrespect.
But we still got to handle it appropriately, right? Ain't that what we talked about?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, disrespect
Shit.
is a
Big
hard one
sister,
to.
never the little one. It's like,
The disrespect is a hard one to overcome for men. I don't know what the one thing is for women that's like that one thing that's like it's kind of hard to go
No, it's the
past that. Same thing,
No, it's the
disrespect. Okay.
you know, you remember now back in the
But-
day, I used to say where you be disrespectful at is where you get handled
Yeah.
at, right? But having kids is what showed me, because I was the motherfucker at the games, like ready to scrap with whoever, bitch. I spit on you.
That was her thing.
Swear to God.
I had to keep that saliva where it was needed.
My son, having my son around me taught me like, okay, you need to all that anger shit. Because if they could pull up in me on the light, I blew the horn for him to go. Just a night tap, beep, beep. He pull up on some boys in the hood shit.
The guy who you blew at?
Yeah, he pulled up to the light. Nigga, I'll kill you. I said, I got my son in the car. I'm a bitch. He said, oh, you bitch ass nigga. I am a bitch.
Well, my son in the car for sure.
I'm a super bitch. But that taught me even when my son not in the car, you ain't got to do all that tough man shit.
Yeah.
You know what? That was my goal with especially my older kids for sure, but all my kids, but especially my older ones because they were a little more hot headed at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So when we would go out to like games or to eat or whatever, I would go out my way to show them like, look, I got the upper hand on anybody who comes at me because they 9.5 times out of 10 they underestimate what could happen here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in doing that, I would rather not do this to you. I would rather not choke like the referee today. I wanted to choke him out.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's too easy for me to go choke him out. So I would rather not. So let me show my kid. I remember it was a big brawl. And the whole time I was like, man, I could, you know what could happen here? This is all. And the crazy thing is, I thank God quite often because I get excited about that type of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want to all the time. Sometimes I still want to get excited, but I don't want to get excited about that type of stuff. And when I do get excited, I get nervous because I was like, oh, what's gonna happen? Because I'm too excited about this. Like, what is about to happen? And talking to my big bro not too long ago, he was like, yeah, we both grew. Because
For real.
He grown in a level in a way where I was like, oh, but he actually said, I picked that up from you because you told me you don't have to slap everybody or choke everybody out or all the crazy stuff. So I'm like, I bet.
I learned from your oldest boy to not take everything out. He said, stop taking stuff out the air. Just because somebody said something. I mean, he talking to you. Nigga walk in here, I slap everybody in here. I used to be like, nigga, you're not gonna slap me. You know what I'm saying?
You might slap everybody else.
But your son taught me don't take everything out the air.
Yeah, I've never been good with subliminals.
Yeah,
Ever.
I hate it.
Been good. I don't like subliminals. I've
it.
never been good with it. So if you do a subliminal, I'm ignoring you because you ain't talking to me. You couldn't be talking to me.
That's the best way to. That's the best way to.
Not that
address it.
crazy.
But I would say what made me calm down was our boys. I never forget this. We was at a carnival, and I don't even remember what the dude said to me. The little fucking
carny?
No, like the motherfucking button pusher. The fucking
He's a carny.
the ride nigga.
He a carny.
A carny, yeah, him.
I worked with a carny.
I forgot what dog said to me, but I turned around. I said, dog, I will smack the shit out of you. And he was like, what the fuck you say to me? I said, bitch, you heard I will spit on you. Looked him dead in his face.
Assault charge.
I know, I learned that later. But then I turned around and my boys was like
already ready to turn.
They done dropped they snacks, everything.
I done turned around like, wait, y'all gotta calm down.
And
all I heard him in the back was, you don't talk to my motherfucking mama like that. And I turned around like, wait a minute, I'm the mama. Y'all gotta chill. But then that's when I realized I'm the mama. I gotta chill. I got sons.
Yeah.
And sons don't play about their mama. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, DTM wasn't there because as hot as I was, 100% sober, I do not remember what dog said to me. But I like checked out. Whatever he said to me, I checked out. But seeing my boys and we was far out. You know what I'm saying? On some black men going to jail. You know what I'm saying? So I did. And that made me I don't always succeed, but that did make me pull my anger back a little bit because I gotta realize in my head I could beat up everybody.
Oh yeah, I feel the same.
In
way.
real life, I can.
But I'm just saying,
I
in
put
my
hand on a
head,
dude, and
Oh,
and that's about what happened. Like he looked at me, and I was like, you know what? This is not even that fun. Let me stop.
yeah. But I have to realize, like in my head, I think I could beat up everybody, but I probably can't.
in my head, I think I can walk through a brick wall. So,
But I got brothers and I got a husband and I got sons that's not gonna let nothing happen to me. So I gotta keep my mouth together to protect y'all.
because you be thinking you got a damn walking bodyguard.
Let me tell you,
No, I do.
She,
Everywhere I go, gotta know it.
You know what's crazy is when we first got together, she used to always say, "I'm going to get my cousin. I'm going to get my cousin." Now he rest his soul. Now he was
God bless the dead.
6'7",
He was 6'7", 450,
about
solid
400
muscle.
pounds, all muscle, right?
Hold on, let me show you.
And
6'7".
yeah, 6'7", right?
I
He
know
about
the fuck.
6'7", right? But he I used to get so mad when she said that
Yeah, you did.
because I'm like, I'm right here. So I would go up to him just out the blue and just start pushing on him, and he'd just start cracking up laughing because he was like, "Dog, something is wrong with you."
That's how I do black man.
He's like, "Something is wrong with you. Why? What is wrong with you?" I mean, it was a couple of times where we was like literally heated, and he was like, "Nobody else would stand up to me like that. Something is wrong with you." I was like, "Yeah, I don't think about repercussions right now." You know what I mean? So yeah.
God bless the dead.
God bless.
Sometimes you gotta.
One day, me and DTM had gotten into a disagreement, and when he pulled
Pause.
up,
So I want y'all to catch that real quick before we
What?
go past that.
what?
Because I teach people this all the time. It's like on my couple. We don't do arguments.
Oh,
We have disagreements. When you argue, I'm trying to out yell you. I'm trying to get my point over your point. Disagreements, we can fix that. We can talk about it. I can hear your side and you can hear my side. Continue.
so we had disagreement. I was upset, and of course, my cousin was like my protector since before whatever, like before life probably. I don't know. But when DTM pulled up, he told DTM like, "Hey yo, come talk to me in the alley."
Oh, this.
I said, come on.
Oh yeah.
He said, "Come on."
I
So
started,
I called.
and I started walking first.
He
I'm in
did.
front of you.
That's how you know you're crazy.
So I called Black, which is DTM big brother.
Turned your back to a 6'7".
I said, can you come back to the bar right now, right quick? I said, Chuck and DTM is in the alley. He said, what the fuck they doing in the alley? I said, I don't know. Because when I got out the car, he said, get back in the car. And that's what the fuck I did. Because he might not have been scared of him, but I was. So he I'm telling you, when Black pulled up, I swear he pulled up on two wheels because in his head, he thinking two unstable, crazy motherfuckers is talking in the alley. In my head, I'm like, my unstable, crazy ass cousin is talking to my kid's dad, right? So Black, he got out the car, he came back, he said, oh, they just talking. I said, what? They came back hugging and laughing. I said, what in the fuck? Which I was glad though, because I do think that made our relationship better in that point. Because I feel like in that moment, my cousin felt safe to say, oh, you could have her. You know what I'm saying? Because before then, I don't know if he ever.
It was like passing of the torch.
Yeah. Like your daddy give you away, but your protector really got to give you away type shit. You know what I'm saying? And that was before we was married.
I was about to say that was before the marriage.
I was like, yeah, we getting married. He like, y'all can use my bar. Y'all can drink my liquor. I don't give a fuck. Turn up.
Yeah,
but yeah,
that was definitely my man. He used to call me. It feel good to be the car for people who is everybody else's car.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, okay. So and
feel like you graduated.
Yeah.
Like,
like, oh, okay, bet. So yeah, okay. Let's get into a reality check before we let it go.
All right.
All right, we're gonna steal JJ for the next show too. So just make sure y'all tune in to each one.
Talk about it.
Oh,
yeah.
Sound like some donations.
Yeah. We got another cup over there. Give him the clear cup on the next one.
Damn. Not the big boy. You take this shit straight, babe.
Street is naive, yeah. All right, so reality check, man. This is where if you got a situation, issue, or anything going on, you reach out to me, man. Send it to me. We're gonna give you the best information possible.
Don't turn that phone back on.
This is not my work phone.
Okay, it's cool then.
We're gonna give you the best information possible. All right,
Sorry,
so here
DTM.
we go.
Sorry, DTM.
I love my woman.
Okay.
I really do.
All right.
But lately, I don't recognize myself anymore.
Oh.
I change how I talk. I change how I move. I change how I show up. Every time I adjust, the goalpost moves. If I provide more, it's still not enough. If I listen more, I'm still not hearing her. If I sacrifice more, it's expected, not appreciated. Now I'm exhausted and resentful. Ooh,
That's a big word.
yeah,
Resentful.
exhausted and resentful.
Damn.
When, when I try to express how drained I am, I'm told I'm being defensive, weak, and selfish.
Weak.
Somehow,
like it here.
my burnout turned into her disappointment. I'm not perfect. I know that. But at this point, I'm sorry. But at what point does love? At what point does loving her mean losing her? How do I know when you're growing for love versus shrinking for peace?
Damn.
That's hard.
Well,
Resentful.
Talk about it.
resentful is
KD.
such a big word, right?
Talk about it.
But you loving her and losing yourself, and that's a big price. You cannot lose who you are trying to please someone else. And that's something KD had to learn, y'all. And I'm speaking from experience, not from a book I read, right? You have to now, if the change you making are good, then that's good. Like I just said, my kids changed me because I was a what up though. But my kids showed me like, I need to be a hi, how you doing? Right?
Right.
So that change is good. But if you change it to the point where you don't even like, not that you don't recognize, that you don't like who you see in the mirror, then it's not worth it. I don't feel like no relationship is worth your peace, because at the end of the day, when that person, either when Jesus called that person home or they leave you, you still got to live with you. You still got to live with you. I still got to live with who I am today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We learn to accept things that we wouldn't normally accept, and that's okay if it's making us better.
Mm-hmm.
The day it stopped making us better is the day it stopped working. And that's just resentment is a dangerous field to play in, bro.
Yeah.
Because you'll wake up and hate that bitch in the morning.
Don't even-
I mean, not that bitch. I'm
No,
sorry.
that's a fact.
She don't sound like somebody that can be pleased.
I was gonna say that too.
She not happy. She might not be happy with herself. But the thing about it is, you can't take what she doing is being a little bit narcissistic to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like when that word go against women. That's
all.
always.
I
like
love
when
it.
it's go against
I
women.
love it. But my thing is, everything you're doing exactly what she asked, and then it ain't enough. I went through this with my son's mama. Get a house. You need a house. You need a house. I got a house. Wasn't good enough.
Now we need a bigger house.
No. She didn't even move in that one. It wasn't good enough for her to even move in.
Oh.
So
Shit.
then we got our apartment. We need to move out of there. We got to have a son. Need a better job. A better job. I got 2 jobs. Oh, sorry.
Bruh.
I talk with my hands.
Go ahead.
Shit.
I know.
Just stop smashing them on the table.
I forgot. My bad. But it was just like that was making me angry. Anytime I talk about Tania, my hands get to moving. But
hands get to moving and
I
shit.
just start itching. But I don't know. It did like everything I tried to be better, try to talk to her better. She talked to me crazier. Like, no, we're not about to do this.
But that's when you knew it was time to go, right? Because this ain't working.
I never knew it was time to go until.
Well, eventually you knew it was time to go. Y'all ain't together no more.
Well,
I
kept trying.
You left her or she left you?
We broke up. Kept trying to be like, get it back together.
Well, who left who though?
She left me.
Okay. So
that's
the question I was gonna ask, because I know for me, I'm not good at leaving people like that.
Yeah, me either.
You know what I'm saying? And KD is good at leaving people, except me. So
ain't going nowhere.
Talk about it.
Talk about it.
Hook, line, and
Talk
sinker.
about it.
In there somehow.
What you do?
So I feel like I'm kind of conflicted in this, right?
Yeah.
Because I know it's a thin line between a woman pushing her man to the next level, right? Not just being settled and safe and
but even when you push them to the next level, you gotta appreciate where he is right now.
Yeah,
Grace
I get the appreciation part.
Okay.
I know that's a lack and from what he was just saying, but what I'm saying is it's a thin line between appreciation. How long does the appreciation last, right? Do I got to keep saying thank you or I appreciate that, or keep showing gratitude, or okay, bet you got this house, I love it, great, I'm gonna keep it clean, we're gonna do what we got to do. Can we get one that we can make money off of now? You know what I'm saying?
Well, no,
and the
that's
reason
different.
so, and the only reason I'm giving that example is because I think I just flipped it to like finance.
Because that's betterment. That's betterment of
It is betterment. We don't know what biggest, like we don't hear her side. We just hear
So
his side.
I got an example for you. You do the
Okay.
majority of the cooking, right?
Right.
So that's like I come home from work and I expect dinner to be done, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I say, so what the fuck you been doing all day?
That's
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's when expectation oversees appreciation. Because I appreciate that you do all the cooking.
Right.
Because I don't like to cook.
No,
I clean up some shit, but I don't like to cook, right? I do the majority of the cleaning, right?
I'm not.
I do the laundry, shit like that, right? So if you come home, I just did laundry yesterday. You come home like, oh, my blue shirt ain't clean. Like, what the fuck?
No,
Yeah.
why I hang close?
Hey,
to
but
You know what I'm
know-
saying? But
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
when expectation oversees appreciation, we doing
I
something wrong,
hate
bro.
that. I hate
Oh,
that.
we gotta
the
go.
part that I that's dangerous for me is when I always talk about this, right? You got get tos and you got tos. To have the ability to get to do something for my wife, it's amazing. But when you feel like the get
My
to
brother over
turn
there
into
taking
a
notes.
got
It's a
to,
pad right there, bro.
when you feel like your get tos turn to a got to, then it doesn't come off the same,
Yeah.
right? So if I'm massaging you every night because I get to do this, I see the look on your face and I see the excitement that you get and the relaxation that you have. I get to do this, and then now I'm tired one day, and you're like, "Well, my massage at?" What's
But
going
then
on?
that's when
But
now my expectation are overseeing my appreciation.
Yeah, because the get to changed to from a get to a got to. Now
Right.
I got to do this.
So that's when it changed from thank you to you have to.
Yeah, and that's when it becomes
Right?
dangerous. Yeah, that's when it becomes dangerous.
That's
So
when it's
So I don't appreciate
I'm
it
not
no
gonna
more
do it.
because it's something you're supposed to do. Because we talk about all the time what you're supposed to do, right? You're supposed to pay bills. You're supposed to take care of your family.
that's just
You're
like
supposed to take the trash out. But when I say, I'm not saying thank you for those things anymore. I'm saying why it ain't done.
I got one for
Yeah,
you. That's
definitely.
like, okay, well, you at the job, motherfucker asked you for a ride one day. The next day,
oh yeah, and they just hopping the whip.
he just what's up, man?
Hopping the
I was
whip.
waiting on
Hey,
you.
don't
You ready to go?
don't expect me to do no. See,
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
So to bring it in, because we gotta head on out. So to bring it in, I would say if loving her making you lose yourself, you gotta go.
Yeah, that's a hard task to.
You made a song about it?
No, who did? Somebody, one of them girls.
Yeah,
That's a man right now.
yeah. No,
Shout out to you.
that's deep though. I like that. I like that answer. All right, man. Talk to them, Katie. Tell them what they can.
Dang, I
find
gotta do my side and BFF side.
Yeah,
Okay.
talk about it.
You can watch us on my favorite
They
platform.
can see you.
I cannot wait.
Oh.
They can see you.
on
right
my
there. Just-
on my favorite platform, YouTube. But we on Spotify, Podbean, iHeartRadio, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast. Apple Podcasts for sure.
Talk about
Listen, make sure you like, subscribe, share. When you video, what the fuck y'all be saying? I don't know, but you can follow us you can
Screen
follow
record.
me. Oh, screen record. Make sure you screen record your favorite part. Post it on your page. Tag us. Hey, on your girl KD, I follow back. So you can follow me at
If
your
you
girl.
find her anywhere else, she not following back.
I'm not
but
nowhere else.
Your girl, KD.
Everything else private.
Private.
On Instagram, you can follow me at yourgirl.kd. You can follow DTM at Coach DTM. You can follow Kiki at rrp.kiki. You can follow the podcast page at RRP Network. Or wherever you get your podcast.
Yeah, that's it. RIP Network. Make sure y'all follow us, man, so you don't miss nothing, man. We out here. We posting like crazy. You don't want to miss this. There's some funny posts. There's some serious posts. It's everything. The show notes. It's everything, man. You want to know what's going on? You might want to know what's going on beforehand.
You can follow J Nard at J Nard
In the
1015. Oh,
So no,
I already said it.
I'll try to sound cool.
All right. J
Yeah.
Nard 1015.
In the street, period. But yeah, no. We definitely appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure you tune in each and every week as we do this, man. We do this because we love to do this, man. That's that. I ain't even gonna give you no message. I feel like this whole show was
A message.
a message. So
Peace.
I don't want to overload
See you
with
Friday.
that. We will see you Friday. Talk about it. It's your boy Coach DTM.
Yeah, girl KD.
Big J Nerd.
Peace.
So long, bye
Bye.
Good job.
Thank you, Daddy. So long, bye bye.
Goodbye to my pain.
Goodbye to my pain and my sorrow.
So long.
So long, bye bye.
So long, bye bye.
So long,
So long, bye bye.
So long, bye bye.
Good job facing.
Goodbye to my pain and my sorrow. Thank you, Daddy.
So long. You're
Bye
welcome.
bye.
So long.
Bye bye. Good job.
So long. Thank you. Hey, so long.
Bye bye.
Hey, so long.